Hello everybody, video here for you today. This is the second Starfield video I'm making. My son has had a problem with the game since forever. So he hasn't been able to play the game. We have the exact same computer specs. ARC A750, 8GB Intel video card. And plays other AAA games just fine. But he freezes a lot, crashes a lot. But I didn't really. I first loaded the game and didn't have any problems really. Could run in high in some areas, and then in New Atlantis was able to run medium. But then, for some reason, haunted game code, I don't know. I didn't change anything, and then all of a sudden I started having freezing problems as well. At first I tried mods, and those worked fine. While it was still working fine. But then while the mods were in, like 2 days later, and I hadn't been playing 2 days later, and the mods screwed it up. I guess. I don't know. But the mods were in there, and it was running fine with the mods. Even looked better. I was using an upscaler that had XESS, which is for the Intel ARC cards, and a performance mod, and it seemed to be working great. I ran fine with it for 2 days. Then what happened after that? Then it just started, for no reason, I didn't change anything, started working really badly. And so I was crashing as well. So I thought, okay, I'll see what I can do to fix this, and this is what happened. And we'll see if I'm able to show you any game footage in a second here. But okay, so the first thing I did was I used Windows. Well, actually, I removed the mods first. I have that second, but I removed the mods first. Again, I had the upscaler with the XESS. For Intel ARC cards and a performance mod. And like I said, they were working fine for 2 days, but then it just wouldn't work for me anymore. A lot of crashing. So that one was first. Sorry, I wrote it down in the wrong order. My bad. And then secondly, I use Windows built-in disk cleanup with DirectX shader cache box checked. And I unchecked everything else because I wasn't worried about cleaning anything else. But you can, at the same time, you can get rid of other temporary files or other stuff at the same time you do that. But definitely do that. Now keep in mind, during this time, all the time my son and I have played, including when I first played and the game was fine, neither of us ever saw it load any files. Any shaders, excuse me. Never built any shaders. Started the game several times, and again, never saw the building shaders. Still didn't, okay? And so by that time, it was, like I said, I was in my crashing phase, so I was trying to fix it. Started a new save game just in case. That was the issue. And it wasn't. It was still, it seemed to be better, but it still crashed. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll come back to it the next day. But I just decided to check for a new Intel driver. And apparently there was one, even though I checked late last night, I didn't see one. And last night was the third, but the new driver has the third on it. It's Intel graphics driver 31.0.101.488. So I installed that, did a clean install of that, rebooted, started the game, and finally saw all 7,000 plus shaders built. It did it in about 3 minutes, so pretty fast, a lot faster than some of the games. Like Last of Us and Part 1. What else did I have issues with? Or not issues, but it just took a while sometimes. Hogwarts Legacy. But those games played fine. All right, so oh yeah, so I played out for over an hour with no crashing, but did have the shaded border problem. It's just like it doesn't block out the thing, but it's like it's hazy underneath it. So it like doesn't completely block out what's behind the borders, but it's like it's hazy underneath. And maybe I can show it to you when I turn, because I turned off. I thought, oh, maybe it's got dynamic resolution. Maybe that's the problem, because changing the resolution might put like a border around it, and so maybe that's what's going on there. So I turned off dynamic resolution, the borders went away, and I said, okay, well, let's see what goes on when I turn it back on. And at first it was fine, but after a few minutes those borders came back, and so maybe I can show you those in a second if it will let me run OBS and run gameplay at the same time. We'll see. Last time I tried this, it crashed. And this was when it was running, the game was running fine, but it still crashed trying to do OBS and the game at the same time. So we'll see. And turn it back off, and the borders went away again. So like I said, I'll try to turn it back on and get them to turn on in case you haven't seen that. But this, again, just like I titled the last video, this may help you play it on an Intel Arc A750 card, or even a A770 if you have one of those, which is better. And maybe it'll work for you. And I hope it does. And I especially hope it does for my son who's been waiting for this game. Actually, he's the one that bought it. And so, I mean, I like it pretty well. It's a lot of dialogue though, dog. Basically it's Skyrim all over again. But so many side quests, so much talking to different people and such. So, it seems like a fine game, but just not that greatly optimized, of course. But hopefully this will help. And now let's see if I can show you any of the stuff. Oh, I am running on medium settings. The default medium settings, which has everything on medium except for motion blur is on low. And that's the default, the preset medium settings. So I haven't been trying to tweak it or anything. We'll see if it never crashes again, then maybe I might get into start trying to kick some of the medium settings up to see how it goes. So let's get rid of that, and let's see if it runs. Let's go to the game. There we go. And it goes to the menu. And let's see. How about that? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if OBS is shut down or not, but last time I did it, the game crashed. So we'll see. We'll see if I get a whole video out of this or not. So let's go back in settings, and this was create in system and setting, and so yeah, it was crazy. Like all of a sudden I started crashing and coming out of menus too, and like with auto saves and such, it was crazy. So I don't know why that was. Display, and as you can see, we have the dynamic resolution off. Turn that back on, and let's see how fast the borders come back. Come on. It just took like, I think about maybe 2 minutes or so. I also, old man video complaining.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
It's like these, even though I have it set for, let me show you. Where is the missions? There it goes. So I have this set, right? This one, and only show active targets. Let's select that. So it says show only active targets. So shouldn't that be for the only the active mission? So shouldn't you see only the ones for that? But yet, no, we see a bunch of other ones as well. There's the one back there to go to the lodge as well, which I have done before in my other save. And so, I mean, that's not the greatest on medium, but I mean, if you know, it's better than not playing at all, definitely. But I guess I'm a liar. I don't know, or maybe it'll come back. The borders will come back eventually, but yeah, before they came back right after 2 minutes. So let's go to a different area where it's more people walking around and stuff, and see how it performs. Let me check the OBS, see if the OBS is going. It certainly is. So we do have video. Oh, I don't think I have the. Yeah, I don't have the sound going. So sorry. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't go, you know, maybe 2 minutes and crashing. Before, where is that darn? Oh, up here. I think up here is where all the people are. And yeah, you'd like it to be higher settings than that. But again, you know, at least you could play. I think I'm going the wrong way, maybe. No, that's the mast building. Yeah, I don't know my way around here. And I was trying to get back to the oh yeah, I'm way over here by the shuttle. So it is back this way, but it seems to be fine, and it's not putting the borders back in. So that's what I get. That's what I get for trying to do a video and say, yeah, I'll show you what the borders look like if you haven't seen that problem. But like I say, you can still see the stuff behind it, and it would fill the whole bottom, like the bottom eighth of the screen, maybe not even that much, maybe less than that, perhaps. Is it this way? I think it's this way. And we're back. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe even 12th of the screen, maybe. I guess depending on what size your screen is, but it wouldn't seem like it would be that much. Yeah, that's stuttering on the post right there with the. You see the. I mean, like there's dust clouds on it, kind of. Yeah, that's not the best, but it's. I mean, it's moving fine. I don't run a FPS checker, so I have no clue on that. Is up there? I think this way. Anyway, I'm showing a lot of running around though, but. I know that robot. Is that my robot? Pasco.
This space is a
No, it's not.
memorial to those lost
Is my robot?
colony war. Your consideration is requested.
Oh, you know what I think he does once you like set foot in the lodge? I think he just camps out there. You know, like this is where you should be going. You should be doing this quest. I
Go
guess.
for a cup of coffee right about now.
So yeah, it's running fine. Did I get to the round again? I don't think I've been over here. Fine. Yeah, you don't want to get out CO2. So this is fine. Yeah, I wonder if no, I don't see any. I'm supposed to get sensors for the guy by the tree, but that doesn't seem to be working either. So anyway, as you can see, I mean, I don't know. I just did the changes. I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything, and it started to crash on me. And to get it working again, I did. I don't know if it was just one of those things or a series of them, but that's everything I did, and now, as you can see, it's definitely playable again. Yeah, so again, the settings I'm on are on it's the medium preset, except I had turned that off, dynamic resolution off. I guess that's set at 50 on the medium graphics preset. The only thing that's low is motion blur. But everything else is medium, VSync on, FSR2. I mean, I had high hopes that the mod, and maybe if I get bored, maybe I'll put that upscaling mod back on here that uses XeSS, because that did look better graphics wise. But again, 2 days later, so I'm not going to blame it on the mod because I do not know. Like I said, it seemed to work fine. It worked fine for 2 days. So anyway, definitely a challenge. And of course, I've done computer repair for many years. And so I just, sometimes I get kind of obsessive. Look at those two. I'm very close to those two. Let's check this one out first, see where that one goes. Quest markers. I have to go underneath there. I was in there. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's inside that building. That is a different quest. Oh, I guess there's multiple in that building. There's that one as well. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, is this how you get over there? Through this ramp, maybe. Yeah, so I think I answered everything about how you could. Yeah, this is how. So yeah, only got turned around for half an hour or something like that. So I put all the good stuff explaining exactly what I did. Oh no, this is not it.
Face worked on it enhance.
This is where. Oh, this is where. Oh, that's why I can't find it, because I have to go in the shuttle to go back to where the dock is. Where does that go? The well. Different another quest too. Too many quests. I mean, I guess that'll keep you going for a little while with quests.
There are only
It's about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming.
Lisa.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, you're not Carl.
No, I'm not.
Sorry.
Cool.
I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it.
Yeah, I was
Again,
making fun of her. I mean, she did
And
talk
Carl is
kind of
here.
like that, but
So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
cool.
Sure hope I can
I was
get
saying
this.
it like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. All right, so I will. Let's see. People disappearing. That's not good, is it? I don't know if that's meant to do it like that because I'm getting ready to leave the area or what. But let's see, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, so I can give my plugs. Oh, see if I have upcoming streams on here. I don't have that one. Okay, but anyway, the Ramsey Show After Show is going to be Monday, Columbus Day, October 9th. And October 26th also, the Ramsey Show After Show, which happens at 5 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central Time, right after the Ramsey Show video is over. And that's my after show. Also, Ramsey Coach with Coach Steve Money. I do that Saturday nights, unless there's Ohio State or Washington Commanders game playing. So this Saturday it will be Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 excuse me, Central Time. All right, and anyway, why should you care about that? Because I'm a Ramsey Solutions Certified Financial Coach. You can schedule a free financial coaching consultation with me at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. Link is in the description. Email about coaching or anything on my YouTube channel. I didn't bring water. Sorry. CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, which is no, that way. Channel donations can go to paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. You can add me on the gram at Coach Steve Money. Of course, this YouTube channel is youtube.com/Coach Steve Money. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're, you can do this with other video cards as well. Just don't install the Intel driver. You can try doing all the other stuff and just installing the latest driver that your video card has put out. And I hope it works for some people, especially my son. Ready? Thanks for watching.